Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to be discussing a very exciting topic, the Gizmos, a platform where you can design your own experience and learn by experimenting, exploring and discovering all by yourself. Is made on the request of some of my students who need help navigating the Gizmos platform. I am going to take you to the Explore Learning website and give you some orientation on how you can navigate the platform, access resources assigned by your teacher, perform the recommended task, take the assessment, and share your scores with your teacher, your parents, your peers, and whoever you please. Before we proceed to the Explore Learning website, I would like us to have a brief overview of the Gizmos concept. Idea of what the Gizmos is all about. We will now proceed to the Explore Learning website where you will experience the Gizmos hands-on. Oh la la! This sounds like fun to me. Woo! I am excited. Are you ready? Then let's dive right in. Go to explorelearning.com. Log in if you already have a previously generated username and password. As a first-time user, click Enroll. Enter a class code provided by your teacher. Enroll in a class. Click Register. Enter your credentials, your first name, last name, email address. Enter a username and password that you will remember. Very important. Make sure the username and password you are entering is one that you can remember when you return to this website. Confirm your password. Submit. Now you have been enrolled in a class. This is the class that you have just enrolled in. 12th grade, group 2. Your name is here. You are in the right class and the right person. Now, locate the worksheet that was provided by your teacher. You can get the lesson info here. Even though your teacher must have provided you this lesson info already, worksheet and vocabulary sheet. However, it is also available to you by clicking this lesson info button. This is your student worksheet and this is your vocabulary sheet. Click on the student worksheet. That's if you do not already have it from your teacher in printed form. The worksheet opens up. You have two options. Either download the worksheet by clicking this arrow down button and saving it wherever you want to store it, your desktop or your Google Drive. The second option, highlight sections in the worksheet or the entire worksheet. Click Ctrl+C to copy. Go to an existing Google Docs. Click Ctrl+V to paste. Now you can save it in any form that you want, and you can also share by going to this share button after editing your worksheet and share with whoever you want to share it with, or upload a completed worksheet onto Google Drive for your teacher to grade. Once you paste the document in a Google Docs, you can edit it by typing directly into the document. You can enter your answers directly in this worksheet after pasting and share it with your teacher. Let's go back to the Gizmos. This is the vocabulary sheet. We have just explored the student worksheet. Now you can click the vocabulary sheet, which is this one. It's time to launch your Gizmos. You cannot do anything further with this Gizmos unless you click launch. Launch the Gizmos by clicking this button. Your Gizmos has been launched. This platform, as you can see, is very user-friendly. Notice that everything is well organized in this website. Everything is also well labeled. It's easy to locate whatever you are looking for. It is easy to navigate and go wherever you want to go. Everything is right in front of you, clean and clear. Once in this platform, if you still need something from the lesson info, you can just go here, click here, and it also allows you to access your worksheet as well as the vocabulary list. Launch your Gizmos and mess around with it as much as you can so that you understand how it works before engaging in the assigned task. Each Gizmos comes with instructions. According to this instruction, you have to begin this Gizmos by dragging fertilizer and compost into the plant pot and adding seeds to them. Drag and drop fertilizer. Drag and drop. Drag and drop compost. Drag and drop. Drag and drop compost again in another part. Drag and drop seed in the part. Drag and drop seed in another part. Drag and drop seed in another. Your goal in this experiment is to see how plants will perform under different environmental conditions. Provide different amounts of water. Provide less light here. Total darkness here. And much better lighting conditions in the last medium. Now watch the performance of your plants. The seeds have germinated and your seedlings are growing at different rates based on the environmental conditions you provided. Notice also that your data is being generated automatically in the background in context of how plant height and mass are changing as the days go by. You can switch between your experimental tab and your data tab, and you can even export your data to a spreadsheet. Watch how this is happening. Your data is being processed and has just been exported into this spreadsheet, where you can then share with whoever you want to and in whatever manner that you chose. You can also perform additional analysis here in the spreadsheet. Back here, you can select between line graphs and bar graphs as you please. You can also select between plant height and plant mass. You can play around this data as much as you want to understand it to the best way you can. And from here, you can also share your data with whoever you want in whatever format that you place. Inside this toolbox, you also have additional possibilities. You can even perform screenshots from the toolbox. This data shows how your plants performed on different days throughout the growth cycle of the plant. As you can see, this platform is totally research-based, inquiry-based, and exploratory. In this toolbox, you can drag an arrow and use it during your discussions. Some of the gizmos come with a video, and here is where you would adjust the volume of the video. This is a place where you have an opportunity to play around with stuff and discover a lot on your own. There are lots of things here I do not yet fully understand myself. Here I am exploring, discovering, and learning along with my students progressively. After you are done experimenting and analyzing your data, go down the screen and take the assessment. Make sure you read each question attentively and reflect twice before selecting your answer choice. Check your performance and retrieve your scores, which will be displayed on the screen. Locate the share button and celebrate your accomplishment. Now, I can gladly share my scores with my teacher, mentor, or whoever I please via email, Facebook, or Twitter. If I am not happy with my scores, I can refresh the screen, perform the experiment all over, retake the assessment over and over until I attain a satisfying score. It is worth noting that aside of the activity assigned by your teacher, you have the flexibility after completing the work provided by your teacher to engage in your own independent exploration in this platform. To do that, you do not have to be inside a class. You can just go to the home page. Once in the home page, you can engage in your own expedition, your own independent research, and explore to discover new things for yourself. To do that, you need to click on this button, Find a Gizmos. You can either find it by academic standard or by your grade level or by a textbook title. Let's find it by grade level. Type in your grade level, 12th grade, and type in the topic you are interested in. For example, digestion. Click search. A number of gizmos appropriate for 12th grade related to digestion pops up. Click on one of them. Click on the lesson info to have an introduction into what the gizmos is all about. Once you have an introduction to the gizmos, proceed to launch the gizmos. The gizmos on digestion I have just launched has not been assigned to me by my teacher. I just want to do my own independent thing. I just want to play around and see how this works. The gizmos comes with instructions, so I will read the instructions and I will engage in my expedition. This is digestion. Let's drag and drop. Structure and function of the digestive system. After the mouth, what comes next? You're going to play around with this, getting to know the digestive system better. This is a great experiment to familiarize you with how the digestive system works. First, you have to construct the digestive system, then place food in the mouth and watch what happens as the food progresses in the system. What about the stomach? The stomach is important. We forgot to place the stomach somewhere, so find it. Let me see if we can move this. All about teamwork. Can't leave out any part. And move this. Teamwork. And place the stomach here. This is a typical example of how engineering and technology can be integrated into a science classroom. It is fun, as though you are just playing, but in fact you are learning in a more practical and hands-on way, building skills in engineering, technology, art, math, and science, all in one package. Now let's place food, hamburger, in the mouth and see what happens. What do you prefer? This is a hamburger. Like it? Place it here. Food goes in the mouth. And click play. Chewing food in the mouth. That is the process of chewing in your mouth and swallowing. Peristalsis in action. Get crushed. That is how food is processed, the pathway of food being processed in your system. Peristalsis pushes the food down your esophagus into your stomach. Muscles of your stomach mix up the food. The food is going through the small intestines. Glands in your stomach lining make stomach acid and enzymes that break down food. Muscles of your stomach mix the food with these digestive juices. All the major parts of the digestive system are represented in this model. Salivary glands, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, etc. Lokita, please don't do it. And finally, the waste is about to be released. Bathroom. There it goes. Call the cop. That's funny. Is that your bathroom? But I just remember that I forgot something. Incomplete digestive system. Bad job. And I left out certain parts. This part was left out. Looks like I have to do this all over. But I don't mind because I am having fun. How can I leave out all the essential organs? The liver, I added food, the solid organs of the digestive system. But I haven't got to the level of the analysis yet. Gallbladder. So, pancreas. I would go back and refresh my screen and start all over. Now, this is what we mean by exploring in the high order of the word exploring. Learning by mistakes, trial and error, taking it all over, trying many times and eventually accomplishing our purpose. Asking questions, discovering answers. Designing your own learning experience. To the end of this tutorial. If you like this video, then consider clicking the subscribe button so that you can be updated whenever we upload another amazing content. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thanks for watching and see you very soon.
Go. Go. Go.